In this video, we will be discussing how to set tool offsets in the Mach3Mill software. This diagram here shows a quick reference of what we're trying to do for tool offsets. Our tool 1, which will be our 9/16, will be our reference tool, where the Z offset will be 0 and the tool will be flush with the top of the wax block. Our tool 2 will have slightly different dimensions in the cullet, so we need to tell the software how far off the Z in the Z axis it is from touching the block. So we need to tell the software the difference in the Z between our reference tool and our tool 2. What we first want to do is first populate our tool table. The way we do that, we want to go to Configure, Tool Table, and it will pop up this window holding a table of tools that we'll be using. Here I already have a few tools filled out, but to fill out these tools, you just want to go ahead and click in the box and edit. Enter the diameter of the tool, but leave all the heights of these tools as 0. We will be changing these values shortly. Once you have filled in the table, go ahead and click Apply, and then click OK. Then we want to go to our Offsets tab. Here this is where we're going to do most of our offset calibration, and in this section here is where we'll be calibrating the Z offsets for our tools. So first thing we want to do is put tool 1 into the turret, and then we want to click on this block, enter tool 1, hit enter, and it should populate with the data that we have entered into the tool table earlier. Then we want to maneuver our tool over the block, and for this purpose we'll say that this is our 0 point here. We first want to click Set Z, and then we want to click Set Tool Offset. With that, then you want to go ahead and switch out the tool, both on the mill and in the block here. Again, just click on the window, enter tool 2, and hit enter. Once you have the new tool in, go ahead and find the place where tool 2 makes contact with the block. And we will say that this is where it will contact the block. With that, then we just want to click Set Tool Offset. Once we do that, it will then take the value that we had from the Z and put it into our Z offset table here. And if we go back to our reference tool, tool 1, we notice that in the Z axis, it's telling us that this tool is below the 0 point that we set for it. But when we go back to tool 2, it's saying that we're flush to where we need to be. We then repeat this process for the remaining tools, like for tool 5. We can say that its 0 point would be lower than our tool 1. We can say that that is our 0 point. Then we'll do set tool offset, and then now the software knows that this is where the tool needs to be to touch the block. Again, you want to do this for all the tools that you'll be using for your operation. Just keep in mind that when you're starting, make sure you have tool 1 as your reference tool. And you want to make sure that when you are doing your offsets, that this LED comes on to make sure that the software understands that this is the tool offsets that you are working with. Once you have done the offsets for all your tools, then you want to go to Save Work Offsets. Just click Save, Close, and Save Tool Offsets. Click Apply and click OK. Thank you for watching.